The Art of Marriage, a Journey Through Spiritual Alchemy, from the pages of The Unified Theory of You, by L.S. Larkey. Grounded in archaeological explorations of the ancient kingdom of King Midas, an iconic figure who presided over his domain approximately 3,000 years ago within the geographic confines of what is presently acknowledged as Turkey, academic experts have proposed that his realm was frequently metaphorically portrayed as enveloped in gold. This discourse, however, will redirect attention to the deeply metaphorical and spiritual dimensions of the alchemical processes embodied by sovereign rulers. The framework of the illumination of marriage grapples with the notion of spiritual alchemy, accentuating the amalgamation of duality into an integrated, all-inclusive entity. This motif is not merely confined within the boundaries of matrimony, but reaches out to the broader edifice of creation. The physical manifestation of this alchemical process may be perceived as an inherent, almost effortless endeavor, but the underlying spiritual underpinnings are nothing less than awe-inspiring. Just as chemical alchemy requires a process of fire and purification, spiritual alchemy involves different types of transformative processes to convert darkness into light, ultimately leading to the creation of spiritual gold. The principle of supersymmetry permeates every dimension of existence, proposing that our world is a mirror image of the spiritual domains. Our physiological responses, though perceived as exclusively chemical, are echoes of ethereal phenomena. This underscores the ancient wisdom that terrestrial events are foretold by their celestial counterparts, operating in harmonious synchronization. The story of King Midas and his golden touch provides a historical and cultural context for understanding the transformative power of spiritual alchemy. Similar concepts of alchemical marriage can be found in other ancient cultures, such as the union of Shiva and Shakti in Hinduism, representing the fusion of masculine and feminine energies. This broader perspective demonstrates the universality of these ideas and their timeless relevance. The metaphorical deployment of fire and water underscores the inherent energies within genders. Women, typically perceived as carriers of passive energy, water, due to their receptive nature in relation to procreation, are juxtaposed with men who embody active energy, fire, through their role in disseminating the seed. This is reflected in societal behaviors, where men display an inherent inclination to give, frequently symbolized through presenting women with tokens of affection. Women, conversely, demonstrate their openness and acceptance through the receipt of these tokens. Rejection of such tokens can be interpreted as a refusal of the male's seed. In the global landscape, the traditionally ascribed role of men as the primary providers for families is becoming progressively challenging due to evolving socioeconomic dynamics. This development has necessitated a shift in the traditionally passive role of women, compelling them to become active participants in a capitalistic system that may conflict with their inherent dispositions. Across multiple countries, a noticeable transition in gender roles is observable, with women assuming more assertive and proactive positions within the family unit, political arena, and wider society. At this crossroads, it is imperative to comprehend an absolute truth, understanding that every circumstance that arouses anger, envy, and judgment is the omnipresence of the divine, illuminating what we need to learn. In such situations, the judgment is always on us. The successful execution and effectiveness of spiritual alchemy hinge upon recognizing and understanding this fundamental principle. Beyond mere faith, an in-depth comprehension and acceptance of this truth are necessary. Once this is achieved, all circumstances that trigger anger, envy, and judgment can be perceived as divine opportunities for learning and personal growth. Invariably, when such negative emotions surface, the fault lies within us. Drawing from the profound insights in The Unified Theory of You, the key to spiritual growth in marriage is understanding and forgiveness. Self-forgiveness. The cornerstone of spiritual alchemy and marriage is the practice of self-forgiveness. By forgiving ourselves for being judgmental, we release the negative energy that blocks spiritual growth. This involves acknowledging our faults without self-condemnation and committing to personal improvement. Non-judgmental awareness. Cultivate a habit of non-judgmental awareness. This means observing our thoughts and reactions without passing judgment. When we catch ourselves judging others, we should pause and reflect on why we feel this way and what it reveals about our own insecurities and fears. Compassionate reflection. Engage in regular reflection sessions where both partners discuss their judgments and the underlying emotions. This practice fosters a deeper understanding of each other's struggles and reinforces the commitment to mutual growth and compassion. Daily affirmations. Use daily affirmations to reinforce positive thoughts and self-compassion. Phrases like, "I forgive myself for my judgments and I choose compassion over criticism," can help rewire our thinking patterns over time. Building the kingdom of marriage involves the incorporation of the second principle of spiritual alchemy, which becomes feasible only upon the firm establishment of the divine attribute of justice within the secure structure created by the marital bond. Such a relationship then forms the foundation of a kingdom, a term used here in its fullest sense to represent the establishment of the guiding principles and rules governing the institution of marriage. An integral regulation within this kingdom is the practice of absolute honesty. This unwavering truthfulness paves the way for the eradication of fear and fosters an environment of trust and openness. As this culture of honesty is cultivated within the marital kingdom, it extends outwardly, influencing interactions beyond the confines of the relationship further. This achievement, however, does not denote the end of the journey, but marks the beginning of a new phase. The partners, now unified, embark on the continuous process of spiritual growth together, fortifying their unity while exploring the mysteries and wonders of existence. This exploration, although undertaken in unison, requires individual effort. Each partner must actively seek to maintain this state of unity and the resultant joy, as well as continuously cultivate their spiritual growth. It involves an ongoing process of reflection, introspection, and self-improvement, nourishing the bond of unity and fortifying it against any potential adversities. Engaging in this process involves the willingness to surrender one's ego, dismantling preconceived notions and expectations to accept and cherish the profound gift of unity. This surrender does not signify the loss of individuality or personal freedom. Instead, it creates a space for personal growth within the sanctity of unity, providing an environment for each partner to flourish and express their truest selves. It enriches the union, enhancing mutual respect and admiration, and promoting a deeper understanding and appreciation for each other. In conclusion, the alchemical marriage, a fusion of dualities into unity, serves as a profound metaphor for the spiritual journey undertaken within marital unions. By engaging with the principles of spiritual alchemy, couples can transform their relationships into powerful, unified entities capable of withstanding the challenges of existence. It requires acknowledging one's divine origin, releasing judgment, cultivating honesty, and fostering respect and admiration for each other. This transformative process unfolds a journey towards unity, illuminating the path toward the pinnacle of human existence, an unshakable, radiant love. As we embrace the principles of spiritual alchemy, we embark on a journey that transcends the physical and enters the realm of the divine. This journey not only enriches our relationships, but also brings us closer to the ultimate truth of our existence, guiding us toward a higher state of being and a deeper connection with the universal consciousness. In doing so, we fulfill the ancient alchemical quest of turning the base metal of our everyday experiences into the gold of spiritual enlightenment and divine union. This is the essence of the unified theory of you, an invitation to all who seek to transform their lives and relationships through the profound power of spiritual alchemy.